We are really moving along in this follow through, this forgiving challenge. I'm Pastor Fred. We are listening to God, living for Him, living in this forgiveness, which is really the same thing as living in freedom. That's what this is about. We're in day 28, 1 John 3:1. Who does God say that you are? Not who do you or who do other people say you are, because often that stops transformation. That's what stops this process of restoration that God's wanting to do. Because people will say, well, no, you're the person who did this or that, right? So they want to put a label on you for something that you did, and God says, no, I'm here to restore you. And so 1 John, I love this passage. He says, see what kind of love that the Father has given to us, that we should be called children of God. Now that would be awesome. But then he adds, and so we are. So in other words, the first part of that is, that we're called children of God. It's a reference, what God had said, but he says, no, so we are. Like it's actually true. Like realize it. And that's what we need to know, that's the extent of our restoration, right? Of Peter's restoration that we've been talking about, Peter's whole story, where God, Jesus forgives him and says, hey, you're still a fisher of men. You're still going to go out there and bring the gospel. That's restoration. Now it came after he confessed his sins and gave that to God, confessing it and coming to grips with it and experiencing God's forgiveness. And then there's this how we live now. We live as restored people. So I want you to take some time today. Go to page 186 and 187 in the book, right? It looks like this. And these are, it says God names you, and there's all these different passages where God is saying something about you. See, we live in a world that just, again, they want to throw negative tags, hurtful tags, tags that'll destroy you, that won't restore you, but will actually do the opposite. But all these passages are true. It's how God sees you. It's what God calls you. It's how God considers you. Right? Think of them like name tags that you get to wear. There's freedom in there. So take the time, look up each of those passages, write down. Like 1 John, child of God. Whatever it says to you. Don't only write it down, but own that name. See, that's who I am. That's Father, that's who you say that I am. I hope that, again, you have an amazing experience doing that, and we'll talk to you tomorrow for another follow-through.